Hi Aquarius, welcome to your 2018 December forecast. How was November? I hope it saw you well. Thank you for joining me. My name's Natalie and I hope that you like my channel. I do hope that you've popped over to Facebook. If you have, then thank you very much for coming to join my little tribe. And let's get stuck straight in. So I do feel very much, Aquarius, that the month of December, the key word for you is freedom. And that's a huge word. That really is. It's about understanding that you have everything you need to be able to make the choices that you want to make. Not the choices that you believe you should make, but come into the understanding that you are in charge and can create your own happiness, and you are only bound by your own ties and gags. They may be deep-seated, however they may run through past lives or be handed down through parent wounds, so do not underestimate that. But it's very much about understanding that you are not as stuck as you believe you are in many respects, and quite often we bind ourselves up. And Aquarius, you do that quite a lot. You give so much to other people and you forget about yourself. You really do. So moving into the first week of December, I do feel very much that this is going to be almost like a period of reflection. A period of going within, a quiet time. I reckon about the 2nd until the 5th, 6th of December, you're going to feel the need to almost hibernate. And that is for you to process some things that have happened in the past year and where you are at currently compared to where you want to be. Now, this may look like a physical withdrawal from society to a degree. It could just be an internal inquiry. But whatever it is, make sure you do it because you deserve that. You deserve to go within and just look at where you've been and where you're at now. What you have achieved versus what you wish to achieve earlier on in the year. And for me, it almost feels very much as though I need to talk about connections. We need to look at all the connections we have with everyone that are around us, Aquarius, and just see what's working and what's not working. And the things that aren't working, it's time to really look and see what's causing that reason for you to stay when things are not working. Now, I know that you're quite empathic, Aquarius, and sometimes that can have quite an effect on whether or not we feel able to break free from certain situations and gags that we have on us. I do feel like come the 12th of December, you're going to feel at peace. You're going to feel as though life has a way of sorting itself out, and that's what it's doing. For some of you, you may have worried about where next week's shopping's coming from and those kind of things, those real things like shelter. But just understand that you're provided for, and I do believe come the 12th, maybe even the 10th onwards, you're going to come to that realisation that you're always going to be provided for. It may just look different to how you wish it to be. I do feel very much that you need to just take a step back, Aquarius. This is a month of you to consolidate all that you've learned. Go easy on yourself, you know. Take a bit of time for you because you give so much to other people, and just know that everything's working out exactly as it should do. It may look different to how you want it to, but it's working its way through. Okay, I do feel that come the 18th, 19th, you're going to be at a very different place to where you are at now, Aquarius. And that is almost like allowing the flow to happen and knowing that there's nothing you can do to stop that flow, but you can cause yourself blockages and slow that flow down. So do understand that if you're the one that's holding you back, it's time to do a little bit of inner work. It's time to really look at those blockages that are holding you back, and this may take you back, okay? So just be prepared for that in case unknown emotions turn up that you haven't yet thought you needed to deal with, and then smack, they are there. throughout the third week, the third quarter of December, I do feel, again, all you have to do is be. There is no huge work you need to do this month, Aquarius. You just need to be. I do feel any confrontation that comes up in December, Aquarius, just breathe. Just let other people cluck and coo around you and let them get on with it, because it's not your problem, it's theirs. I'm also being made aware that you need to stop comparing yourself to other people. For those of you that do, it's quite a toxic pattern to get into, and it can have a huge effect on our lives. So if this is for you, then please do look at why you feel the need to compare yourself to those outside of you. You are unique. Although we are all connected, you are unique. There is nobody quite like you. I do feel very much as though I need to talk about from the 24th onwards, you're going to have your eyes opened, because it's almost like out with the old, in with the new, and you're going to be quite surprised at how far you've come in just a few weeks of resting, of being at peace with your decisions and past situations, and you are just going to unfold like such a beautiful flower. I do feel that this can feel somewhat uncomfortable because you are almost breaking out of a cocoon, but this is huge. This is enormous changes that you are going through, Aquarius, and it's because you are ready for them. It doesn't mean that it's always easy to go through that period of transformation, but oh my goodness, it's so worth it. I do feel very much that you need to just hold the faith with that. You need to trust in the process that actually everything is unfolding, but also know that all your hard work and the things that you've been through up until this point, that's what's led you to this transformation. I do feel very much as though, Aquarius, some of you are going to be speaking your truth a lot more than what you have done. You may have thought your truth, but actually verbalizing it is something that you don't do very often, or you still feel gagged or bound somewhat to some degree, and that stops you from being completely you. It's okay to say let's be authentic, but when we can't be authentic in certain situations or around certain people, there's an issue, and that's when we're not being authentic. We need to look at that, Aquarius, okay? I do feel very much as though you are going to give some of your worries up towards the end of December. You are just going to let them go. You're just going to say, come what may, I'm here. Let's just bring on January 2019. So I do feel that this month is very much about understanding that you are as free as you wish to be. You are bound by your own gags and ties, and having a look at where they sit, who they sit with, or situations that they sit with, and understand that all you need to do when people start getting agitated around you is breathe. It's not your problem. Just let it go. Let it do its thing. And then right at the end, don't forget that you may feel a tad uncomfortable or confused because you're going through a huge process. It feels like leveling up vibrationally. So for you, Aquarius, it's very much about understanding the word freedom in the month of December. Now, you may find that word, the dog's having a complete and utter fit on the bed. She's having a funny 5 minutes. You may feel that word comes up quite a lot in the month of December, or if it doesn't, just ponder that word. What does it mean for you? Freedom. Where does that take you if you have no bounds, no limits? Because you are a limitless being. Thank you so much, Aquarius. I wish you the most amazing blessings for this turning of the wheel to come. I do feel very much as though the full moon in December is going to be quite decisive for you. I wish you the most amazing festivities, and what a way to end the year. It feels like it's time for you to just coast your way through the rest of 2018. no huge outside work, it's much more inner. So allow that to flow and know that without doubt you are loved. That's what you are, that's what you do. So if you'd like to book a reading with me, I'll pop the link down here. And if not, then I will see you in January. Much love and ciao for now.